Carrying on with compound shapes, this is question 4 on page 74. So worth it, it's all grade C type question here. Work out the area of the shaded part of each shape. There's 2 questions, and there's an extra little bit here that I'll do when we get onto it. Right, this one here. Area of that shape. What do you see? You see a rectangle of 25 by 20, and you see a trapezium as well. So it's a trapezium cut out of a rectangle to leave this brown area here. So if it's a trapezium, that'll be your A, that'll be your B, and that'll be your H. Alright, so let's work out the area of the rectangle, the area of the trapezium, then subtract. So let's just do the rectangle first. Very simple. 25 by 20, that's going to give us 50 with a 0 in it, so we've got 500 centimetre squares. Now the trapezium is going to be, well, 14, that's the A, plus 16, that's the B. Get the answer, multiply by the height of 12, divide by 2. I'll try this without a machine. Right, 14 and 16, 20, 30. So I've got 30 times, let's cancel down the 12s, 30 times 6, 3 6s are 18, 180 centimetre squares. Is that alright? Check again. 30 times 6, 180. Correct. Now, not total area, but shaded area. 500 is the whole thing. Take away 180. Oops, 118. No. 180. That's to give me 32, 320 centimetres squares. 50 take away 18 is 32. That's correct. Now let's go yellow. It goes different now. What fraction of diagram 1, that one, is shaded? Well, how much is actually shaded? I've got 320 out of the original 500, and that's the fraction. It doesn't want to quote it to me as percentage either. Okay, fraction it is then. Well, let's simplify it down. That's going to be 16 over 25, and I don't think that can go any further. No, it can't. If you wanted a percentage, just multiply that by 100, and that'll be 4 times 16, 40, 64% of it is shaded. Okay, fair enough. And that's dead easy, isn't it? What percentage? No, it's right actually. Yeah, the shaded part is going to be 320 over the 500. That's perfectly good. Let's do the next one. Again, we're playing with 2 triangles. It's really easy, this. Right, essentially, shaded area. I want the area of the whole big triangle, take away the baby. It's really easy. So let's just do it in one step or so. Let's do the big triangle first. Let's do it in one go. The whole area is going to be big base times big height divided by 2. Then I'm going to take away the little baby one here. Baby base times baby height, divide that by 2. Let's pick up our hardware and land it. Right, on 8.6 times 10.4 equals, divide that by 2. No, I've made a mistake, I pressed the wrong buttons. Right, 8.6 times 10.4 equals, that's better, divide that by 2. I've got 44.72 there. I'm not going to round anything off until the end. And over here I've got 3.4 times 3 equals, divide that by 2. I've got 5.1 altogether, so 44.72, take away the 5.1, that gives me 39.62, roughly 39.6 metre squares. Okie dokie. Turning over the page. I think I've got time to do this one, then I'm going to stop. Right, that's it. Yeah, this is question 6. There's a mistake in this question, absolutely for sure. Now, before we even do the reading of it, we're told it's a trapezium, so that length is bigger than that length, and the height is 42. So how can it be 42 slanted across there if this is shorter than that? That might be 45 or something, so we'll put a dirty great question mark there. That's obviously a mistake. However, I can work out anything I want. I know these 2 lengths are correct, and that one's correct across the bottom, and Let's just work with it. Joe wants to build a fence to go around his allotments to grow cabbages or whatever. The fence will cost him £9.60 per metre. Work out the total cost of the fence. Well, he's not going to put a fence across the gate there. He wants to leave out the gate. So I need to work out this plus that plus that. I have to assume that's 42 just for the sake of doing the question, because that's part of the fence, even though I know the number's wrong. I'm going to do it anyway, and then I'm going to take away the 2.8 because you don't want to build any fence in the way there. So part A, here we go, it's the perimeter essentially. And I wish I can call it 45, but I'm not. So what have I got? I've got a 38 plus the 42 across the top, which is wrong, plus the 34 coming down here, plus the 42 going across to make the trapezium. Then I want to take away the parts where the gate's going to go. So let's just do that quickly. 38 plus 42 plus 34 plus 42. Now take away the 2.8. You don't want a fence in front of the gate. You just open the gate, you smash your face on the fence. It's just not on, is it? That's going to be 153.2 meters worth of fencing. Now what's the cost of it? So here I go. The cost is going to be 153.2 lots of £9.60. Definitely need some hardware for this. Times 9.6 equals, that costs a huge amount, £1,470.72. That's an awful lot for a fence, isn't it? Look at that. Right, part B. What's Joe want to do now? He wants to plant some vegetables. Just go to Tesco's, man, it's not a problem. Joe wants to plant some vegetables in 3/4 of this, so I'm going to put dirty great 3/4 there. Work out the area of his allotment which will be used for vegetables. Well, 3/4 of the area, let's work out the area of the trapezium. Remember, that's the A part. Any of these parallel sides can be the A or the B, makes no difference, and the height has got to be this 42, hasn't it? Alright, so A, B, H. If you can't see it, imagine it's all drawn like this, and you've got the 38 there, you've got the 34 there, you've got a height of 42 here. Alright, so it's sort of like that, very crudely done, but just visualize it. So what we got here? 38 for the A, 34 for B, add it up, multiply by the vertical height, well, it's the bit across the bottom anyway, and then halve it. So what have we got? We've got 38 plus 34 equals, no, 38 plus 34 equals, and then we're going to multiply by 42, press equals again, divide by 2, because we're going to halve it. Here we go, 1,512 meters squares worth of area. Okay, and half of that, 3/4 is going to be used for veggies. Okay, so 3/4 of 1512 is, so I'm going to multiply it by 3, press equals, and divide it by 4 to get 3/4 of it. 1134 meters squared of area, and that's your final answer. I assume the other quarter is to put a shed somewhere, a bit of decking, so you can sit there and get a bit of a suntan, read a book in the summer. I don't know. I'm going to stop there. That's enough. Again, very disappointing that this is bang out of order, but I'm going to use it anyway. And I might look at the answer book just to see what they make it, to see if they actually meant it to be 45 or something. And I'll get back to you, probably in class anyway.